Hi, and welcome back to the breakdown by Budget Beauty. I am Lindsay Beatty, and I am the creative force behind Budget Beauty. And I wanted to talk about my look for today because it is a work week day. It is Monday, and I decided I wanted to do a look. And I wore makeup to work today, and I wanted to break down this look because it features something different than what I've been normally doing for Budget Beauty. So here I am. So let's get started on this look. So today it was a purple day. I was like, I'm gonna wear purple today. I haven't worn this dress in a long time. It's a t-shirt dress. It's a lilac, almost lavender colored um, t-shirt dress, and then I wore a black cardigan with it. I know you guys can't see most of it. You can see the top part of this like up here, but you can't really see the bottom part. But it's a t-shirt dress, and I got it off Amazon for like I don't know 20-25 bucks. And I've got several of these t-shirt dresses in multiple colors. So I have it in this lavender, I have a teal blue, I have a red, and I think that's the only other ones that I have. But I'm going to order more. And I think I want to say it was 25 on Amazon. But so I bought this dress and I didn't have any purple makeup. And I was like, I guess I'm gonna order some purple makeup because now I then had multiple things in purple. So I was like, I now have I have all this purple makeup, but I don't have anything purple to wear with it. So I did get some more purple makeup after that, and I have some on the way. I actually bought some from ColourPop, and so um, I'm hoping that this ColourPop, I think it's purple, it might be pink. I want to see if I can't remember which one I ordered the other day, but I ordered it and I knew that was the color I wanted. So here we are, purple. So, to describe this look that I did today, I did purple to match, not to match this, but to match this, the shirt that I have on. And so I decided I was gonna do a purple look, monochromatic purple look. So that's what I did, as you can see. Um, and I've done a purple look before for Budget Beauty. I did the Jessica Rabbit makeup where I was testing out potential Jessica Rabbit makeup ideas, and how to do it to actually achieve that. So I tried to use a little bit of that today. So to get started, I used I'm gonna have to get off camera for just a second. I used um to start. So you guys have not seen me use this yet. I've used it, but I haven't used it and then talked about it. This is the Juvia's Place. Um, I prep, I prime, and actually I did this in a video that has been posted already for the main series. I did you actually use this, so I was mistaken. I have actually used this on camera, but this is the Juvia's Place I prep, I prime uh, eyeshadow primer, and it is shade 3. So as you can see, they tell you the shade up here. So I really like this. And the problem here is, and you're going to see when I tell you in a second, the problem here is that when I use this, I always have to remember how it works with primer and eyeshadow for me. So when I use this primer, it is going to be brown. It matches my skin exactly. And so this is going to be very, very, very brown. So it's going to keep the color that I'm putting on. It's not gonna brighten up that color. It's gonna, if anything, it's gonna mute it. So that's what happened here. So for my eyeshadow, I started out using ColourPop Shadow Stick in the shade Hey Bestie. I love this purple. It's fantastic. It's Hey Bestie Metallic. So I started out using this, as y'all can see. And it appeared you could see it, but you kind of couldn't see it because the brown was still very brown. So I was like, oh crap, I need to I need to switch to something else to make this purple show up. So what I did was I switched to, let's see if I can find it. Yes. I switched to the violets. I did put this on. I put it on. It is underneath this. This is the base of this. But what I did was I came in with this, which is the Violets by Juvia's Place. It's called the Violets by Juvia's. And as you can see, this is what the packaging looks like. So me and the violets have issues. I can't really. Yeah, my lighting. The back of this is weird, which is I'm fixing to tell y'all about this. As you can see, you can kind of sort of see it here. Now you can see the colors if I turn it a little bit. So what happened here on the back of this, and the reason why this is nigh unreadable, when they did the printing for this, I don't know what happened, but the ombre that they did on the back of this makes it almost unreadable. Like you cannot read the print on this. It's weird. It's a gradient, and so it messed it up. So they tell you, and so like I can't read the thing on here that's what the description is. It's mauve tones. It says, and beautiful hand-picked mauve tones mixed with radiant violets to create stunning eye looks. But the problem is you can't read that. So all you need to know is that there are violet palettes. There are violet tints in this. Okay, so we're going to try to avoid what we had happen the other day when I held up a tin and the thing fell out. Okay, so as you can see, that's a great view. Okay, so as you can see, there are varying tones of purple in here. And so what I did was I took this one here and I went over the top of it, of the shadow stick, and it's great as a base. I love how I wear them by themselves. I don't use them as a base mostly, but today I did, and I loved how that it worked as a base. So I took this and I took one of my little tool brushes, my little sponge applicator tip, and I went over the top with it, and you can kind of sort of see. I mean, you can see the metallic over it, and you can see it. It's shiny. It's not really creasing. That's not really, I mean, it looks like it's creasing, but that's not creasing for me. That's just the metallic. I did not have any creasing. I generally do not have creasing with either product, so I was pleased. The problem with this tin, and the reason why I have so many issues with this one, and I'm not the only person. So this color right here, lots of people have reported problems with this color right here, with this violet right here, this deep purple here. It's hard to pick it up on the brush. It just does not want to pick up on the brush. It's hard to put on. It doesn't like to go on. Like if you take it and you're putting it on and you're rubbing it on your eye, it does not like doing that. It is hard. Like I have to do multiple swipes, and I don't. With my other Juvia's Place colors, I never have that issue. And I am not the only person who reported that. Lots of people, if you go look up that palette on the Juvia's Place website, they talk about that they have problems with that. So, but it worked out, and I knew that going in, so that's why I chose that other purple one, and it worked out for me. I like this eye look. I really do like this eye look. Like I say, it's not really creasing. It's just that's how it looks on my eye when you have a metallic underneath. So, and I'm trying to close my eyes so you guys can see it, and I don't really want to touch my face. But yeah, as you can see it's that purple on the top of that. And going up to the cut crease, so I cut my crease with this. This is the ColourPop Gel Cream Liner in the shade. It's a chrome, too, and I can't remember which one this one is. I had to find it earlier, and I don't remember what the color is. I found it earlier, but this is the purple shade. It's very good. So it's a shifting chrome, and so under the right lighting, it looks black. Like here, it looks black over here in this area. but that's really purple. It's actually a very shifting purple color. I like it. It took me by surprise. I've used this so much that I kind of wiped off the words. That's why I can't tell you what the shade is. But if I have to look at my post that I made a post, and that's how I know that I looked it up earlier, because I was talking about what I used in that post. So that was the eyeshadow and the liner. Underneath today I used ColourPop's BFF liquid liner in the shade Numero Uno, and then I added some definition to it with Swerve in the gel cream liner. This is of course the black. So I kind of give myself a little lined eye underneath, and I kind of do a little smoky eye. It migrated a little bit, but that's to be expected. I expect it to. Also too, so that y'all know, I did fill it in the purple. I filled in my purple with this NYX jumbo eye pencil. In this purple, I have two purple shades. I have these two, and they're two actually different purples. So I know that's kind of hard to see, but I'm trying to get y'all to be able to see this, but it's there. That's a better. I don't want to put it up against my eye, but these are two different separate purple shades. One is eggplant and the other is donut. And I used whichever one is the lighter of this. I want to say donut. Yes, I used donut because it's the lighter. And what I did was I filled in a little bit in the corners and spaces where I felt like I didn't get enough eyeshadow. So, I'm not quite sure why they made two different purples. That they didn't really need to do that, but okay. So then, so that was what I did for the eyes. And then I did for mascara, we went in with the volume booster lash primer in the in this peach shade for the top here. I really like this. It works really well on my eyes. I used that as my lash primer, and then I did I'm trying to think what mascara did I use? I used the Level Up by ColourPop. This is the Level Up Lengthening Mascara by ColourPop. And then I used Call Me Queen to fan it out and make it bigger. So as you can see, this is after 9 hours. You can see my lashes are still, you can really see it if I turn that way. On this eye, you can see it's still, these lashes are still popping. And still on this eye too. They stand up. So I love the result of this. As I say, I love the ColourPop, eye makeup. I love their eye makeup, and I love their mascara. And so that was all I did for the eyes. Now, for the lips, let's talk about lips before we talk about face. For the lips, I went in with Juvia's Place. This is their liquid longwear liquid lipstick, and it's in the shade Lulu. It's great. Now I don't think I'm gonna touch up my eyes or anything right now. I'm fine with what I have on my eyes. I'm okay with that. And I'm not gonna touch up my mascara. I'm okay with that. Now if I were going somewhere, I would touch up my lips, but this is after 9 hours or so, and I actually ate like lunch. And this looks pretty good for 9 hours and eating something. It's transfer proof, but I still sometimes get a little bit, it's supposed to be transfer proof. I still sometimes get a little bit on things. Like if I'm eating something I'll touch it and it'll come off. I'll get a little bit of a stain, but nothing massive. Like I got some on my fingers right now because I touched my face earlier. But I really like how this looks. I love the matte effect when it's fresh. This is pretty good. I really like this. I have this and another shade of this in, it's the shade Take a Seat. It's a red. So as you can see, this is like a wine deep burgundy, and this is like a red apple, candy apple red. So I really like these velvety lipsticks, and they look great on me. So yeah, I really like them. So that's what I did for the lips, and I lined it. I wanted to give it a subtle lip, so I did this black to line it. So then, all right, we're bopping to the face now. I did my face, and so I did a face full of makeup today. So you can kind of sort of see, as you can see, I felt like I did a good job. This is, like I say, this is like 9 hours later. It's not really moving too much. It didn't really move around. This light makes my face look plasticky. So, and it makes me look really shiny. I can see that on camera. It makes me look shiny. But I'm not really that shiny. I'm not super shiny. I don't have an oil, like it's not oily. My face does not feel oily. So for the base, I used the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. Y'all know that's what I reach for in my kit every single time when I'm going to do face makeup. I reach for this. e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. Fantastic. Felt like silk putting it on, and then it didn't feel like I had anything on my face. So then I used, to do the actual face, I used the ColourPop foundation. I used the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation in the shade 157W. Dark. And that is what this looks like. So I'm getting used to using foundation and doing it. I am getting used to it. And I like the results. I like the result. I like how this turned out this morning. It looks like I just painted my face and forgot to do this part of my face. It really isn't, because as you can see, now on the sides, it's a little shady, but it just, that's my double chin. Okay, so let's be honest, it's the double chin. I'm really mad though because my sideburns, no matter what I do, them sideburns gonna grow in. So it's just like, okay, I'm trying to do my best with this and be done with it. So concealer, as always, y'all know the drill. The Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer J7, shade J7 for me. And as you can see, it blended in very well. I remember to do the spout around my mouth, because if you do it over here, which I usually do, you do kind of have to do this part. Like, you kind of have to do it. So, in order for it to look uniform and look okay. So I think I might actually, now that I'm looking at this, I might touch up my lips. But that is what I did for the face. And then I did, I set it, and that was that. So yeah, I wanted to touch up my lips real fast. With some liner. Looks great. Looks great. So what I did to set it, so I used this new that I just bought. This is the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. And it says up to 16-hour wear. It's by e.l.f. I really like this. It's lightweight. They said microfine, and it is very microfine. It's lightweight. And I sometimes I feel like I'm not putting enough on. So I have to, sometimes you'll see me, if y'all see me on camera, I'm just trying to do it all over and actually get it all over my face. So to set everything on my face. So yeah, I really like that. It was good. It set my face real fast, and I used my Sweetful fan to set it all and lock everything in and dry it really fast because I was kind of in a hurry this morning. But yeah, that's how I did that. That completed today's look. I was very pleased with the initial look. Like I said, it's been 9 hours of wear, and it still looks fairly good for 9 hours. This looks pretty good. I'm still impressed with it after 9 hours. So yeah, that was today's look. Um, like I say, the lipstick that's 9 hours and eating. So I felt like it was fine. It was fine. Um, I expect this level of wear and tear. Um, I expect that. So yeah, it held up for me, and I just still think it looks fine. Like I said, if I were going somewhere else, yeah, I probably would touch it up. But I'm not going anywhere else today. I'm home from work, so I'm not gonna touch it up. I don't need to. But yes, that was today's look, and I thought it turned out nicely. And then I added my purple flower to accessorize because it is spring. It is getting along spring now, and I wore my owl earrings. They're little owls perched. I feel like it's spring, so now it's time to I can start bringing my flowers and things out. So yeah, it's spring. Spring has sprung. So I want to thank you for watching. We are going to have more breakdown videos. I'll probably break down some more of my looks this week. I don't know when. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. I don't know. But I will do some post mortem on my looks throughout the week and talk about it and dissect it and tell you all my thought process and my reasoning behind what I do. So I want to thank you for watching, and I hope that you'll come back and watch more videos with me later. Thanks for watching. Peace.